Tuco the Rat here, and today I'm broadcasting from the inside of the Triple Shot Saloon because it's colder than a witch doctor's heart outside today in eastern Montana, late November. It's before noon, so I'm drinking a coffee. Little buddy is drinking hard liquor as usual because he's a devout alcoholic. So today we're going to talk about the subject of I'm not rich, but I don't rent money. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Because I don't rent money, I'm able to live a lifestyle that some people interpret as being rich or wealthy. I appear to have a lot of free time. I appear to have the resources to spend money on things that other people aren't able to do, like build a full-size saloon on my private range. But I'm going to get to what prompted this subject matter is I do get the occasional comment on my channel from people. They're like, well, if I was rich and I had my own ranch, I could do what you do too, or must be nice being rich, you know. And I realize that some people think that I'm rich. I'm not rich. In fact, I'm far from rich. And being a professional YouTuber like I am, I think another reason why they can get that impression is because if you look up any YouTube channel name and ask about their income on Google, on a Google search, you're going to get these wildly high estimates. And in my case, I looked it up this morning, and on vidIQ estimated my income as a minimum of $17.8 thousand a month, which is ridiculously high. It's not even 10% of that. And so YouTube is a part-time thing for me. In fact, I can't make a living on YouTube, not even close. So my regular job, I'm a house painting contractor. And in the summers, I go out and I paint houses. And that doesn't mean I have, excuse me, it doesn't mean I have a bunch of crews that I go bid the jobs and make the crews do the work. I do all the work myself. I've got a small business and I paint every house myself. I do all the work myself. So I'm not rich. I worked hard for what I got. This saloon, my wife helped me for 4 days, and my daughter and son-in-law helped me for 4 days. So that's 8 days I had help on it out of 3 months that it took to build it, and I did all the other work myself. So I got what I have through a lot of hard work, and also because I don't rent money. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean by not renting money. Almost everybody wants to own their own home, as an example. Everybody, of course, wants to own their own cars. You don't want to rent a car unless you're on vacation, but you also want to rent your home. And a lot of people start off, almost everybody starts off renting, sometimes a home, sometimes an apartment, but everybody aspires to own their own home. And unfortunately, in today's world, it's become normal to take a 30-year mortgage on your home and to never pay it off. When you live there a few years, you supposedly reinvest the equity in another house, you take another mortgage, and you never pay your house off. And all that interest that you're paying on those loans, people don't think of that as rent money, but it is. Interest is the rent you pay on borrowed money. And the banking industry doesn't want to frame it like that. That's why they don't use those terms, but that's exactly what it is. You own your house, but you rent the money that paid for it. Or you own your car, but you rent the money that paid for it. And that keeps you poor. That keeps you working your butt off all the time, never really getting ahead, never able to do all the things you want to do and get all the things you want to get because you're constantly a debt slave. And you're paying rent on the money that you borrow to own those things. So I set as a personal goal years ago to become debt-free. And I've been debt-free now over 10 years. And I own my house. I own all my cars. They're all paid off. They're not all brand new. One truck I still drive is 16 years old. I've been driving it continuously for 16 years. And so I work hard. I save my money. I don't borrow money. And because of that, I can do what I want to do, and I enjoy it. You know, and I highly encourage anybody that would like to have more free time and less money worries and be able to do the things they want to do and have the things they want, first of all, pay off all your debts. Don't carry any credit card debt. If you owe money on your cards, get it paid down. Pay off your car loans. Pay off one loan at a time until you wipe out your credit cards, your car loans, and then pay off your house. And you can't do it overnight. It takes a few years, but you can do it. So anyway, that's my story about how I don't rent money, what that means to not rent money. Next up, we're going to shoot some cards. We're going to shoot the 5s and the queens and put them up for sale. So let's do that. Okay, we're going for the 5s first, going for the lower left portion of the card, trying to get into the bottom third on the left side to keep it out of the logo as much as possible, make a nice clean hole. We're using the 58 Remington again because it's extremely accurate. We're not going to use it on every card video, but I am using it in a couple of these. Okay, left to right. Damn! I missed that sucker. Try it again. And that went right where I wanted it to, I believe, right in the spade. Okay, 5 of hearts. Got the corner. Ugh! I hate getting the edge. I'll put another one in that 5 of hearts. That's a good one. Okay, 5 of clubs. That's a good one, right through the club. And I think I'm out of ammo. I think I only loaded 5, so I'm going to reload. Be right back. Fresh bullet, fresh cartridge, 45 Colt semi-wad cutter. 5 of diamonds. Kind of in the center, but out of the logo. So we've got the 5s completed. Let's take a quick look at them before we do the queens. Get a nice close up there. Okay, that was the screw up. That was the first shot. Second shot, right through the spade. Blew out the plastic coating on the back like they usually do. Second one, that's a nice one. Right where I wanted it. Although I did get into the logo a little bit, didn't I? That one I missed. So I got to stay really low to stay out of the logo. Now I screwed that up. This will be discounted because I got one on the edge. But that's a nice one. And I think this one's a nice one. Yeah, when I get it right in the emblem, whatever it is, it's just in the perfect spot. That's what I was going for. And this one's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. 5 of diamonds. So 1 screw up as usual and 3 pretty good cards. We'll discount the screw up and we'll ask full price for the other 3. Okay, so we're set up with the queens. Gonna be putting a bullet in the lower left-hand corner of the face so that it comes out right on the back. Going from left to right. Nick the edge. Ah, hate nicking the edge. It's almost on. I think I'm going to leave that one. And that one's nicking the edge. All right, let's see if I can get a couple of them on there all the way. Nicking the edge again. Oh, yeah. All right, I am going to get this last one. All 4 of those nicked the edge. Let's go take a look at them. There they are. They're all touching the edge. They're not way into the edge, but they're definitely touching the edge. I hate that. That one's actually totally on. It's actually, if you fold it back like that, I didn't actually get into the edge. So that's not really as bad as it looks. This one I got on into the edge just a little bit, no doubt about it, right there. So we'll be discounting those ones that are on the edge. That one's definitely on the edge. I wonder if I should shoot that one again. It's hard to decide how to do this. This one's okay. I hate putting 2 bullet holes in them, you know what I mean? It's kind of, the idea is to shoot them once. I'm going to leave that one. That's not too bad. Leave that one. So we'll be discounting those 3 of the 4 queens because I couldn't keep it out of the edge. Okay, so here's the shot cards out of today's group. The first 5 has an error on it. That'll be discounted. I had to put a second bullet in it. The second 5 is a good, clean bullet right in the right place. The third 5, same thing. And the 5 of spades. Nice hit there. First queen I did okay. I got close to the edge and it tore out. It is torn there, but the bullet's on the card, so that one's actually not a mistake. This one, the bullet is actually on the card, but just barely. So I'm going to discount that one and these other 2. These 2 will go in the big display case where we sell 2 at once. These will go in the singular cases. These will have the queens will have a free sticker. The ones that have the display case. The ones we sell just the card won't have the free sticker included. You can buy one yourself if you want. Those are $6.95, I think. If you want to buy your own, of course, or you can just buy these. So we're trying to do as many of these cards as we can because they're a popular item, but they are a custom thing. I have to take time to shoot them. You know, it takes time. It's hard to do. It's work to hit them right. And there's only so many we can do in the deck. If we finish this whole deck, we probably will do a second deck. It's looking pretty good like we're going to. But we're trying to come up with another customized piece of merchandise we could sell in an unlimited quantity. So I can't shoot it. It takes too long. But we're going to come up with something, so stay tuned for that. We're going to try to add a card video onto the end of every long video, and we're going to try to put them out Saturday mornings at 7 Mountain Time. That's Denver time, to be more specific on that. So look for those every Saturday at 7 a.m. There'll be a card shooting video on the end of a long video. Now, I'm probably going to, as the winter comes on, I'm not going to be able to keep that pace up. It'll get too cold and I won't be able to video every single week. But as long as we can keep doing it, we're going to do it. So look for those on Saturday mornings at 7.